The Lexus LS is a full-size luxury sedan, and it's been the flagship model for Lexus since 1989. The development of the LS began in 1983 as a F1 project, the code name for a secret flagship sedan. And at that time, Toyota had two flagships, the Crown and the Century, which were exclusively for Japan market, and it didn't get much of appeal for international brands like Mercedes, BMW, and Jaguar. They just couldn't compete with those two models. The resulting sedan followed a 5-year design process costing over $1 billion US, had a brand new V8, and a number of luxury features that nowadays seems to be standard. The Lexus LS was intended for export markets, and that's why Lexus did not come until later for Japan and some other markets. And the original LS 400, which actually had very strong sales because again, back in then it was 35,000 US dollars for the vehicle. Nowadays, it's way more expensive. That is one reason why Lexus brand actually came and the born of the brand. So personally, my family has owned two Lexus LS sedans. The 1993 Lexus LS 400, which was the refreshed version of the original LS 400. Back in that time, the car only had the Lexus logo. It didn't even have LS 400 as a model. And I remember back when I was a teenager, sitting in the LS 400, sitting at a red light, waiting for it to turn green. It felt that the car was not even on. The NVH was excellent. It's like nowadays, where you're driving a hybrid vehicle, where the gas engine is turned off, the traction battery is actually powering the car. But then when you think of it, the LS 400 was really 4 to 5 years ahead of the Prius. You can't really compare the Prius with the LS. So the second LS that we've owned is the latest generation, the LS 500H. And definitely comparing that to the first generation LS, it's much faster. It's a lot more noisier as well. The V6 sound just isn't the same as the V8. It's still a nice sedan. Every single touch point is padded. It has leather, it has massage seats, it has everything that you can think of. But the trunk is small and the car is long. A few days ago, Kirk published a video regarding the LS and saying that it may be an SUV like maybe the LSX, and I won't be talking much about that because he's already provided most of the information on that MagX magazine. But a few thoughts from an existing LS owner. I do think that Lexus should continue with the LS, but they may have to change the formula. We aren't buying the LS for its performance. We buy the LS for its original NVH qualities. The Lexus LS should remain, but maybe you can change it to a BEV instead of a gas hybrid vehicle, a plug-in hybrid. Really don't know, but Lexus without the LS has a feeling of it's losing its soul. And reality is, has Lexus lost its soul? Has it really changed what the brand is supposed to be? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the recent Lexus models has really changed what Lexus should be? It's been 35 years. And again, the brand has matured to a certain point, and now are they competing with performance because of Akio Toyota? Or it's just lost its soul of being an excellent NVH vehicle? I've already talked about in my previous videos where when they launched the Crown and all that, I feel that Toyota has lost its touch with its portfolio of vehicles. It relaunches the Crown and makes it 4 different vehicles, and the build quality of the recent vehicles are very close to Lexus quality. They've launched the Century, which would go above Lexus, and where does Lexus really sit in the whole portfolio? Why didn't they launch the Lexus Crown or the Lexus Sentry. Maybe it makes sense for the Sentry to be above the Lexus, but the gap between the premium Toyota vehicles and the Lexus vehicles are very close. The quality of materials of Lexus have gone down, making the Toyota vehicles more premium. Like the Toyota's brought the bar up, but it feels like Lexus has dropped the bar a little bit lower. So what does that all mean? I really think that the Lexus executives do need to look at this. Where is Lexus in this whole brand portfolio out of Toyota? So now we see that the RCF launched its final edition. And most likely we will see that the LC would have the same fate as well. So is the LS going to be another model that will see the final edition? They have to launch an extremely important party for the LS to really launch a final edition. The reason why I recorded this video is we saw news that Lexus UK in its portfolio has dropped the LS. So they will no longer sell the LS. If you go to their website right now, the LS is no longer being sold in UK. And then when we look at the sales number for UK, which UK's market is Lexus' 6th largest market. We have US, China, Japan, Canada, Taiwan, then UK. The RC sold 427 vehicles in 2019 and it sold 9 in 2024 in UK. So makes sense. 427 to 9, it makes sense for a final edition. Then when we look at the LC, 44 in 2019 and they sold 32 in 2024. So it seems like it's holding on. But then when you look at the LS, in 2019 they only sold 26. And last year, 2024, they sold 3. So it makes sense. It makes sense for UK to drop the LS out of the portfolio. It only sold 3. And when you compare to the brand new LM, it sold 46. So definitely there is a change in market there. Europe. Okay, we continue to look at the sales numbers for Europe. Lexus sold 175 LSs in 2021. And it sold 94 in 2024. So it still seems to be okay, because when you compare that to the RC sold 90 in 2021 and it sold 61 in 2024. LC hanging there, 420 in 2021 versus 454 in 2024. So meaning the LC is still selling. LM in comparison, in 2 quarters, it sold 1,011 in Europe. So you can see that LM is selling way more than the LS. And when you look at the LS in their hometown, Japan, they sold about 1,428 LSs. That still seems healthy. And then when you look at the United States, it sold 2,163 in 2024, and that compares to 5,528 in 2019. So you can definitely see there's still a drop, but it's still a healthy amount. When you look at Canada, it sold 26 in 2024 compared to 69. So definitely there is a market for this model, but it's not a high selling volume vehicle. So do you think that Lexus should keep the LS nameplate? Is it worth something? Or has this game-changing model accomplished what it needs to do, or should it pass the torch to another model? Let me know in comments below. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.